I don't want to. You can't make me. I'm not doing that. You've probably heard at least one of these phrases come out of your kids' mouths at some point. Talking back is probably one of the most common and most tricky problem behaviors to handle. Backtalk is a broad term that refers to a whole host of disrespectful responses from children. Depending on the age of the child, it can range from a toddler's defiant no to a tween's snarky comments. Backtalk might be annoying and at times infuriating, but it's a common side effect of growing up and gaining independence. And thankfully, there are tools to diffuse it. I'm Marisa from Call to Mothering, and I encourage and equip moms who are raising toddlers to teens. In today's video, I'm sharing 5 steps to put the brakes on backtalk. Number 1, give kids some control. In the majority of cases, talking back is a child's way of exerting his power and saying, "You're not the boss of me." The best way to stop backtalk in its tracks is to give kids the positive personal power they need. The truth is, when kids' need for power isn't met, they will exert their power in all sorts of ways, like waging war at the dinner table, prolonging bedtime, refusing to cooperate during the morning routine, or talking back. Proactive parenting is the most effective way to see behavior changes in kids. In this case, the more positive power you give them proactively, the less you'll have to react when they exert their power in negative ways. So find opportunities for your kids to assume some control over their own world. For a toddler, this could mean picking out their own outfit. For a preteen, this can look like planning an activity for a family outing. By fostering independence within our limits, we can help them grow as we limit the backtalk, arguing, and whining that no one enjoys. Number 2, watch how you communicate. Communication is a two-way street, and parents have to own the role that they play in this power struggle. The truth is that parents unknowingly contribute to the power struggle that produces backtalk by bossing kids around too frequently. When we overprotect, overdemand, and overcorrect, we stand in the way of our children in achieving independence and personal power. Take a moment and switch places with your kids. Would you be able to hold your tongue if you were told what to do all day? In the working world, that's equivalent to working for a bossy micromanager. It's exhausting, frustrating, and most of all, discouraging. If you spend the majority of your time ordering, correcting, and directing your children, they are sure to be discouraged too. Instead, spend intentional time playing with, listening, and engaging with them to proactively ward off the backtalk. By engaging more and ordering less, you'll be amazed at how much more cooperative your children will be and how the backtalk will slowly diminish. Number 3, pay attention. Just like the need for power mentioned before, your kids have an attention basket that needs to get filled every day. All humans have a basic need for belonging and significance, and for children, these needs are most effectively met when you give your child undivided attention for at least 15 minutes a day. Before you say, "But wait, I give them plenty of attention," let's break this down a little further. In order for you to satisfy a child's basic need for attention, it should ideally positively affect their mind, body, and soul. So that means it needs to fit the following 3 categories. 1, it's child-centric. This means that your child calls the shots. By giving your child full reign over how you'll spend this time, you are both filling the power and attention buckets, which is a win-win. Be prepared to play dress up and reenact a favorite movie, kick a soccer ball around, have a dance party to their favorite tunes, read a treasured book, build a Lego castle, whatever your child suggests. 2, it's interrupted. Put away the phone, the remote, the calendar, yes, even the book. All of those things can wait. It's vitally important that your children have your undivided attention during this time. If you have more than one child, find something that the other kiddos can be doing during this time so that you can engage with each child separately. 3 is identified and claimed. Give your time together a name like Mommy and Daniel's special time or our togetherness time or any other name you two come up with. By naming this time together, your child is able to categorize it as something meaningful and significant. Naming this time also gives you credit in your child's emotional bank. While it may seem silly to take credit for spending time with your child, it is a gentle reminder to your child that you're consistently investing in his or her life. When you're finished, simply say, "Wow, I really enjoyed our time together. I can't wait to do it again tomorrow." By investing the time up front, you'll see a decrease in the backtalk that you're experiencing. Spending this quality time with each of your children will greatly reduce the power struggles that you're facing, and your children will begin to realize that everyone is on the same team. Number 4, refer to the rules. Kids thrive under structure and routine. While it may seem counterintuitive, power struggles occur more often when kids don't know what to expect. More often than not, backtalk is simply pushback to an expectation that hasn't clearly been outlined or enforced. While flexibility in parenting is necessary at times, consistency and stability will set you up for long-term success. Give your children very clear expectations for your house and set up explicit consequences for any child who chooses to test them. You don't have to be overly harsh or strict. You simply need to stick with the limits you've put in place. And step number 5, keep your cool. While your children are putting on a drama performance worthy of a Tony Award, your job is to be an unimpressed audience. When you get upset and respond with something like, "You will not talk to me that way, young man," they score a power payoff. Your kids may be talking back to you simply to get a rise out of you, so don't give them the satisfaction. Simply say instead, "I feel hurt by the way you're talking to me. When I hear that tone of voice, I'm going to walk away. We can talk again when you speak respectfully to me." Then you walk away. When things are calm, teach your child an appropriate way to respond that isn't disrespectful. For example, they might say, "Can I do it after I'm done with my game?" No, or whatever is not an appropriate response. And if next time your child talks back, there's no need for even a warning. Simply just leave the room. You're sending the message that you refuse to participate in a power struggle. And when there's no one to fight with, there's no fight. Thanks so much for watching these tips. And remember, you are not just a mom.